What's happening, people? It's your boy Zambin coming at you with another video. In this video, me and my friend are gonna be having a discussion on trade or keep. We're gonna be listing out the players that we would trade and the players that we would keep. Simple as that, nothing more than that. But guys, if you can do me a favor, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell next to it, and I hope you enjoy the video. What's happening, people? It's your boy Zambin coming at you live. Follow me so you don't miss out. I've got a guest today. He's a friend of mine. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Ross. I'm from Scotland. I play games with this guy. Have good times. Play football, not basketball, but he doesn't tell you that.
But he does watch basketball sometimes.
I've watched 5 games in total.
But he does know the game. He knows the players. He knows everyone.
Yes, I know about Michael Jordan, all the legends, Kareem, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, the greatest.
Even the current ones, like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, just the entire Golden State team. You know, all the best.
Oh god. Alright, well, in this episode I'm gonna be doing a list of players that you think should be traded, and you know, so it's trade and keep. Keep. So I'm gonna go through the names and you tell me if you would trade them or not, if you were the manager.
Yeah, trade or keep.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, of course, man.
Trade or keep. Alright, first one. Kevin Durant, trade or keep?
Well, if I was in charge of a team, I would definitely keep him, but if we're going with his real life circumstances, he's not getting a lot of money at the Warriors.
Yeah.
I think they've got to trade. Him.
Yeah.
Don't know where he would go.
I would keep him. But
would you keep him?
Yeah, I would keep him, but it's just a money problem. Like Curry's got, he's getting paid the most in the team, and they just can't afford to give Kevin Durant a lot more than that. So I think he's definitely
so he's got to go somewhere else.
I think he's definitely leaving just because of that. He's actually been earning 14 million a year. So.
Yeah, it's not bad for any normal person, but you know, for a superstar.
But for his
superstar though, he could be earning a lot
more. Basketball player like him, he should be earning way more than Stephen Curry, actually.
Yeah, man, I agree.
He's just a valuable player. So yeah, he's gonna be going. Chris Paul, trade or keep?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I mean, he was great with Houston again this season. Great player, great point guard, but I think they should keep him. But I don't. If he was to go, I don't know what team he would go to.
Yeah,
you know,
some people
getting to that age now.
Some people have said Lakers.
Ooh, yeah, linking up with LeBron. Yeah, and potentially if KD was to go, the Lakers have got a lot of cap space, so that'd be some threesome right there. That'd be scary, man. That'd be scary.
So, that's pretty good actually. DeMarcus Cousins, trade or keep?
I think Warriors will keep. I think Warriors would keep DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, if I had my own team, I would probably keep him, but it would just be if it was a fit. DeMarcus Cousins would be the main thing for me. If he's fit and healthy, one of the best power forwards. But if he's got injuries,
the thing is about him is like he signed a $5 million contract just for 1 year. I think he just wanted to get a ring. I think he's gonna leave.
Definitely.
I think he just wanted a ring. And he's just gonna leave. You know?
I'm out. I'm going.
You know?
Give me my ring.
You know, so he didn't even play. Hardly played this year, so it just shows. So.
Yeah, shows you how strong the Golden State are with their bench and reserves. You know? Got a lot of great players.
Exactly. CJ McCollum, trade or keep?
Man, I'd keep him.
Yeah.
If I'm in Portland's.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm in Portland's position, you gotta keep him, man. Like, he stepped up, you know.
Yeah.
In the series against the Nuggets, he really stepped up when Kawhi wasn't firing. on all
That's
cylinders.
true.
So
Yeah.
I'd definitely keep him, man. Definitely.
All right. No, because the problem with Trailblazers right now is they think that if they trade him, there would be a lot more good players to join the team. But because of him having him there, like there's nothing much you can do around those two players, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. So it's basically them, and then our center is Nurkic. But we haven't really got a small forward and a power forward, so it's kind of hard to win a lot more games when you don't have.
Yeah, need better players. Can't just be those two.
I wouldn't sell CJ because I like the player. I actually he was actually a nobody. He was a nobody into
Yeah, I didn't really know who he was until we watched the Nuggets series, and I asked you who that guy was, and you were like, he's the second best behind Kawhi. So that just shows you.
No, he was actually a bench player when Aldridge was in our team. Aldridge and everybody that was good in Trailblazers. Until they left, he kind of stepped up. He was like the man who stepped up for our team. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, he was actually a nobody, guys. He was a nobody, and then he just kind of shined, so that's why I want him in our team. Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Now he's like a household name now.
Yeah, man.
Potentially for years in the league, man. He'll be a big player. Definitely.
Next is Davis, Anthony Davis. Trade or keep?
Oh, got a trade, innit? You can't stay at the Pelicans. You can't stay at the Pelicans no more. But he's too good.
Yeah.
Once again, it could be another, like, a team with a lot of cap space. Could take him on, like Lakers as well. But he could go anywhere. Like, I mean, he'd be great for any team.
And once again, he's saying he wants to go to the Lakers. So it could be Chris Paul, LeBron James, and Davis.
Oh God! Oh Jesus! What a team, man!
That would be a great team if they can do that.
Yeah, man, we're just missing that fifth player, man. And then we've basically gave the Lakers their entire starting lineup, man. Giving them their team for next season.
Klay Thompson, trade or keep? That's an easy one. Like, you would keep.
Oh, gotta keep.
Yeah.
Gotta keep Klay, man. Gotta keep
It's
him.
like not much words you can say about that.
Nah.
Kawhi Leonard, trade or keep?
Ooh. I think, he seems to fit in well with Toronto. But obviously, it's that thing again, team with cap space. Like, obviously there was rumors of the Lakers before he went to Toronto, but they weren't going to be able to offer him a championship winning team.
Yeah.
So, he took the year in Toronto, but it's been good for him, and maybe he should stay another year at least.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And see where it goes.
It's just worked out for him. I know he doesn't want to stay in Toronto,
yeah.
but it's just worked out for him.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully he can stay there. JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee! Sorry, I had to do it, man.
Trade
loved him on Shaq and the Fool, man. But yeah, no, he's where is he now?
Still in Lakers. Man.
So Lakers, he was a good bench player for Golden State. So I don't think he's good enough to be like a starting player on a team like the Lakers. But if he stayed at the Lakers, he could definitely be a good bench player for them, providing they get a better center.
Stuff
like that. But
I think he's an underrated player. Like, honestly, an underrated player.
Agree.
Like,
I agree.
He's won 2 championships, obviously, but obviously people are gonna say, it's the Golden State. Obviously, you're gonna win 2 championships, but like, he's actually helped a lot, and I feel like he's underrated,
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely hugely underrated. It's just all that Shaq and a Fool stuff that people paint a negative, image of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like his play style and stuff. But he's actually good if you watch him play.
Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo, trade or keep?
Oh, trade. he can't stay at the Bucks, man. I don't know any other player at the Bucks apart from him.
Yeah.
And I can never pronounce his name. But yeah, phenomenal player. It's just if he can add a shot to his game,
what
like just
a
a
great
jumper.
year he's had, and he's only like our age.
Yeah, man.
Which is insane.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely insane.
It's insane, but yeah, rebounds and everything else that he does on the floor is great. It's just if his shooting improves a wee bit, that's like your only thing you could maybe
And that's
say
why I
about
think you should practice on the off season, just shooting. You know, you can't always go in the paint and just go for a layup or dunk. People are just gonna get you eventually. And
yeah, they'll suss him out.
Yeah.
So he needs to add some moves to his game.
Jimmy Butler, trade or keep?
Yeah, well, probably keep. He just went to Sixers, innit? Yeah, Philly went to Philly, so they've got a really good team. I mean, who did they lose to?
Oh, it's Toronto. Toronto, actually.
Toronto, yeah. So, I didn't really watch that series. I mean, I knew they had a great team with Ben Simmons and who was it else they got? Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, and
Embiid.
I know I'm forgetting somebody. Embiid, yeah. So that's a great lineup. So I feel like they should stick with what they've got, and maybe next season they might click a wee bit better. But I think he should stay. He's in a good position, good team.
That's good.
Should stay.
All they need is a shooter. They haven't really got a shooter. None of them can shoot except Embiid.
Yeah, so even somebody like we touched on with James Harden, if James Harden went to Philly, God, that'd be a insane team with his shooting, and then everything else that the other three players we just mentioned brings. That'd be a great team.
Westbrook, trade or keep?
I mean, if I was the GM, like, I would trade him probably, but if I was Westbrook, he'd probably. I think he's happy at Thunder, man. I think he's just happy breaking all these triple-double records.
He's such a complicated player. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. Like, he can get these triple-doubles or quadruples doubles, like. But you just
quadruple doubles, man.
Quadruple doubles
on a new level.
But he just doesn't seem like he's that championship material guy. Like, he would get to the finals, but he would still lose. Like, I can't put.
Probably motivation, maybe. Like, he's motivated to play teams that he probably knows he could score like 40 or 50 on or something crazy like that. I don't know what's the most amount of points he's ever had, but I know he gets a lot. But when it comes to clutch, he kind of disappears sometimes in those big moments.
And that's why
he's a great player.
That's why I feel like Damian Lillard is kind of better than Westbrook. In clutch moments. Clutch moments, though.
Yeah. Overall, you'd probably still pick Westbrook, but maybe based on what happened in the playoffs this season.
Yeah. Like, if it's the last 15 seconds and you're drawing up, I would rather pick Damian Lillard for that, other than Westbrook for that position.
Definitely, man.
All right, last one.
Who's the last player then?
Paul George, trade or keep?
Oh,
yes, Paul George.
Paul George he's at Thunder, isn't he? Yeah. Well, they spent a lot of money on him. I'd say keep. He could do well at the Thunder, but they just need other pieces, and they just need Westbrook.
He's just another player that will never win a championship. He'll just never win it.
Yeah, unless he goes to Golden State. Do they sell KD, they bring in Paul George or something? I could see something like that crazy happening.
I feel like those two, Westbrook and Paul George, are just stuck. They can always go to the playoffs, but they're always gonna lose. So.
Well, they've got big money contracts, so why do they care? Their families are sorted for generations. Like, when you're getting paid so much,
I would be happy to live, in their lives, but I would also want to win as well. I want to win. So I would actually, Toronto, actually, Portland is not a great place, So it's actually not a great place to live at. But that's why I like Damian Lillard, because he can actually go through that and still be a contender, still be like the best player in the team, and that's why I like Damian Lillard, man.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, well, some players just go for the location where they're staying. They don't care about getting rings or playing well. They're just happy to be where they're staying.
Exactly. Last question: will Westbrook ever win a championship? Yes or no?
No, unless he goes to Golden State, man. Unless he goes to Golden State. he ain't winning one, man. He ain't winning one.
Alright.
I can't see it happening. I just think he's had too many opportunities, too many good teams. And, you know, when Oklahoma had that team of Harden, Westbrook, and Durant, that was it. That was the time.
Yeah.
And they just didn't do it, so it's a shame. But he would just be another great player that's never won a ring. You know, plenty of players like that, you know, over the years.
All right. That would be the end of the podcast. Thank you for joining with me, Ross.
Thank you.
So guys, please leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends, whatever. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.